Little boy is the man of the house now. The man of the house. And tonight, we're talking mail. USPS. Which is not a very good establishment these days. But you're the man of the house. Boom.
I said you'll have fun, and I won't disappoint you.
Welcome, fellow Kiss fans. Welcome to It's All For You Demons, celebrating the fun of being a Kiss fan. Welcome to Wax Night. Welcome to Friday night. Back from a smidge of a break last week, not talking about Kiss, which leads us right into Hotface, which my Hotface tonight isn't a Hotface at all. It's more just talking. Not gonna lie, the demeanor tonight may be off. Like, I'm still not feeling like I want to do this right now, but it's cool. I truly believe life is magical, and little synchronicities in life show you that life is extremely cool and there's magic stuff happening in life. Case in point, I film a week in advance, so the video that premiered on Friday, June 13th, was the video I told you all that Pee-wee was slowing down, and keep us in your thoughts. She passed away that night. Well, we had to put her down that night, Friday, June 13th. And there's only one Friday the 13th in 2025. So I think those kind of things lined up. She was slowing down. You know, just old dogs, they slow down and take their time getting up, take their time walking. Her passing away had nothing to do with that. Her stomach flipped, which is common in Great Danes. It's a deadly thing that happens, and the older they are, you don't come back from it. There is surgery that can be done, but the recovery time is extremely hard, and older dogs you just have to put down. Our very first Great Dane, its stomach flipped, and we had to put her down. She was 8, and Pee-wee was 11. So, older dogs, you know, just, you gotta say goodbye. It was completely unexpected, but I'm also grateful that she's not suffering anymore, because she was slowing down a lot, and she wasn't her old self. I know you guys are thinking like, what? She always slept in every one of your videos. Yeah, that's true. From puppy to adulthood, that dog slept 8 hours a day. But when she was active, not on camera, she was slowing down quite a bit. I was with her, held her head. My wife was there too. It's a horrible thing to sit through, but I feel you have to be there. Just me personally, I have to be there. I have to connect as we say goodbye. Another magical thing I am very thankful for was this happened Friday, June 13th. A month ago, May 13th, I was going to the John 5 Museum. Thank God this didn't happen a month ago, because A, I wouldn't want my wife to deal with it alone, and B, I know she wouldn't tell me. She would wait for me to come home, and C, I wouldn't have been there. So, glad it happened when it did. It happened on Friday the 13th, and the final magical, crazy-ass thing of life, our first Great Dane, Nikki, passed away June 11th, 2008. Large Marge, June 12th, 2023. Pee-wee, June 13th, 2025. 11th, 12th, 13th. Life is pretty freaking cool when stuff like that aligns, and I got to start this channel and live with two of the greatest dogs ever to grace this planet. I am absolutely thankful for that. I hope your hot faces are a lot better than mine this week, so leave them below and let's wax. Tonight's video is all about the mail, USPS, and I was going to do an unboxing video of something that was arriving, and just so happens 2 new things have also arrived that I'm adding to this. So we're making this kind of a 3-part unboxing, unbeknownst to me what's inside these packages thing. And the first is a fun little item I purchased, and I thought it would be fun to do this live on camera because many weeks ago I saw a local newspaper TV schedule of the week of Phantom of the Park, and the back cover of that had a really cool picture of Gene, and inside was a little article about Phantom of the Park. That seller wanted $39, and I am a tad cheap.
You're extremely careful with money.
And so I thought $39 was ridiculous for that piece. It is cool, it's unique. There's probably not many of them out there. So I sent a very lowball offer.
You think I'm cheap?
And then somebody did a buy it now at full price. Very cool piece, but I missed out on it. Well, I was kind of mad at myself that I missed out on it. And I noticed in that newspaper piece, there was a Hee Haw special that weekend also. So I started searching for Hee Haw specials, local, newsletter, TV schedule, Hee Haw schedules. And I found one from St. Louis, which is in my state, 5 hours away on the other side of the state. TV schedule for the week of October 28th, 1978. And there were no pictures of it, just the cover with Hee Haw special. I asked the seller, do you have any photos of the inside? And they never replied back. And I didn't want this one to slip away, so I just did a buy it now, sight unseen, and I thought we would open it tonight and see if my dreams of getting some cool Phantom pieces inside of a TV schedule like this pay off. And if they don't, it's a crow we'll have to eat once we do this. Let's see how this turns out. Here is the package, unopened. This has not been opened. I've had it for about a week. It's kind of been an off week anyway, so I wasn't really into looking at it, but let's open this tonight and see if we get any cool Phantom stuff in here. This should be fun. I'm gonna grab some scissors. Here we go. It's flipped around. Can't even see the Hee Haw front. But there it is. The St. Louis Dispatch, October 22nd through October 28th. Hee Haw special on the front. An ad for Crossroads Furniture on the back. Now let's take a look and see what we have. First things first, this is kind of fun. Opening page, movie special, Kiss Meets the Phantom of the Park. Not necessarily the coolest thing I was hoping to get, but it's a win so far. Boom! Second page. There you go. That's what we wanted. Still not as cool as being on the front cover or the back cover, but that's a win. Kiss Meets the Phantom, a fantasy adventure film, will be presented on KSD TV at 7 p.m. Saturday. Members of the rock group are Peter Criss, Ace Frehley, Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley. No other Phantom goodies in here, but we do have a little picture of the band. That's super fun, and a new piece to add to the Phantom of the Park collection. Local. That's pretty fun. This next piece came from Sweden, I think. There's no like return address on the front. I just happened to look at some of the customs markings on Google Translate, and it was Swedish. So I don't know if this came from Sweden or went through Sweden, but let's open this up and check this out. Holy crap. The custom declaration did say 1 VHS cassette, and I just peeked in and wow. Holy crap, there's no letter. I don't know who this came from, but yeah, there's no letter in there. I don't know who this came from, but I just got goosebumps. This is Phantom of the Park on VHS in clamshell from a rental store. There is, I'm gonna have to Google translate what this is, but I think that's a price tag or a VHS number locator, and on the back is like more either store or I don't know. This is crazy. Melody Lines VHS 1978 Phantom of the Park. There's the rental 13, so you know box 13 belongs to this tape. There's a letter inside. Hold on. Here we go. Wow. Just look at the fun of the tape. We'll get some close-ups of this. Let me read this letter and we'll see what's going on here. This is awesome. This is from our buddy Nicholas in Sweden, and he says this is a weird one because it's a rental. You could rent Phantom in Sweden, but those had a cover similar to the US version. This version you could only buy on home video through Melody Line, a company that mainly sold t-shirts and posters. Some dodgy video store rented this out for 30 SEK, which obviously is that, around $3. How awesome is this? Dude, I seriously have goosebumps. Thank you so much. This is absolutely amazing. And from what I learned with my German Phantom of the Park VHS, I'm not going to try to play this because my VCR ate the German one, and I don't know. Somebody told me that foreign cassettes can't be played in American players, so I'm not going to chance it. But I absolutely love this. Thank you so much, Nicholas. You have been a valued friend for a very long time, and man, this just warms my heart. Thank you so much. And here's some information from Elaine Boliche and Per Strid, Phantom of the Park book. Sweden, 1987. There are the rentals that Nicholas was just referring to. However, Melody Line, if you pre-ordered the video cassette in Sweden in 1987, you could get 2 Kiss color posters, 2 plastic paper clips, and a Kiss Army pin. Maybe the company had a Japanese executive, and yes, in the mid-80s, Kiss was without makeup. So these are the goodies you could get if you pre-ordered the video that we are holding in our hand. There is the paper clips, the pin, and the 2 posters you would get. And there is the exact cover Nicholas sent us and the Melody Line ad telling you about the bonus stuff you could get. The more you know, the more you know. This episode has been very cool so far, and this was the main reason we were going to do this episode. Our buddy Alan from England messaged us and said he was sending a tube, which tube has arrived, and his only ask was that we open it on camera, which I love to do because I love to experience the fun of this stuff with you. So this is going to take a minute because this is duct taped on either end and these scissors are pretty dull. So, alright, the top is off, and here we go. Rick, I know you will give this poster a good home. Alan, letter to follow. So, here we go. Wow. Again, with the goosebumps and my emotional state this past week may not have been a good idea to open this stuff on camera. But dang, man, thank you. Gosh dang. I have just goosebumps and magic running through my body right now. If you've watched any of the videos lately, you know what we're doing, what we're after, and Alan has solved. Dang man, this thing smells great. Alan has solved a big riddle here in the Wax Night house. This smells like an old Playboy, and I cannot be more thankful for this. Dude, do you realize this is like the biggest piece of a puzzle that I probably had no chance in hell of even solving? And you, my friend, have done it. Dang, oh my gosh. All the way from England.
I'm off to London, England.
Thank you so much. This smells like an old Playboy. It just reeks of the fun. Everything I love about being a Kiss fan is imagining a kid in the 70s having these posters on their wall. And dude, this has, coming off of last week, this is just magical to me. And I feel very blessed to have every one of you as a friend. And there's been so many wonderful comments about the dogs and so many people reaching out, and to get cool stuff like this means the world to me. And I should probably stop this video before it turns into a blubbery mess. I cannot thank you enough. Alan, Nicholas, every one of you watching, thank you so much for being my friend. Thank you so much for being a Kiss fan with me. And thank you so much for your support of these pups. I love each and every one of you. Thank you. Little boy, we are blessed with some of the coolest people in our lives, and it is not lost on me how grateful I am, we are, for everyone who watches this channel. I started this channel because of Large Marge and Pee Wee, and I was a Kiss fan, and so I thought I'm going to combine the two. And our content is weird, I will admit. So only a select few people get it, and you all get it, and I thank you so much. From little boy to me to the Wax Night house, thank you so much for hanging out with us and waxing rock and roll nostalgia with us every night, every Friday night. Be good to your babies, spay, neuter, microchip, take care, be safe. We will talk to you soon.